Right now, there's something you're avoiding, and somewhere in your head, there's a little voice going, yeah, but I don't feel like it. Here's what Mel Robbins figured out that nobody wants to hear. You're never going to feel like it. And your brain is actively working against you, like a toddler who doesn't want to leave the playground, except you're the parent now. And in the next minutes, I'm going to show you how to parent yourself like a functional adult. This is going to be uncomfortable. Let's go. The 5-second rule by Mel Robbins is brutally simple. And according to her, simple doesn't mean easy. Because when you actually try to use it, you're going to learn something horrifying about yourself. You are stubborn, and your brain is not your friend. Your brain is that roommate who convinces you to order pizza at midnight and skip the gym in the morning. And here's the kicker. If you only did the things you felt like doing, you'd never do anything hard, ever. Think about it. Kids don't feel like getting off the PlayStation. They don't feel like cleaning their room or doing homework, but we make them do it anyway because we're the adults. We know that feelings are not facts and comfort is not a strategy. So why don't we do that for ourselves? That's what this video is about. Section 1, meet your brain. Let me introduce you to your brain. Imagine your brain as this overly cautious, comfort-obsessed little gremlin sitting in a control room inside your head. His only job? Keep you safe and comfortable. That's it. For 200,000 years, this worked great. Don't leave the cave. Don't waste energy. Avoid the tiger. But now this little gremlin is destroying your life. Here's what happens the second you think about doing something hard. You think, I should start that project. Alert! Alert! Discomfort detected. Initiating emergency protocols. And just like that, he hits the autopilot button. Suddenly, you need coffee. You need to check your phone. You remember something important you have to Google right now. Your brain isn't stupid. He's strategic. He knows exactly how to trick you. You're too tired right now. You'll do better work later. You don't have all the information yet. Let's research more. You deserve a break. You've been working so hard. And here's the worst part. He does this in 5 seconds. That's all the time he needs. 5 seconds to convince you that scrolling is more important than your goals. 5 seconds to hijack your entire day. But here's the thing your brain doesn't want you to know. You can hijack him back. Section 2, the counterattack. The 5-second rule is your weapon. When you feel the impulse to do something that actually matters, before your brain gremlin can launch his excuse factory, you count backwards. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then you move. Let me break down why this destroys your brain strategy. The count. Pattern interrupt. Counting backwards is like throwing a flashbang into the control room. Your brain can't count and make excuses at the same time. You're forcing him to focus on the numbers while you make your escape. He's sitting there going, wait, what are we doing? Why are we counting? I had a whole speech prepared. Too late. You're already moving. The movement. Microaction. Here's where most people mess this up. They think the movement has to be huge. No, the movement has to be small enough that your brain doesn't freak out and hit the emergency brake. Don't write the entire essay. Just open the document. Don't run 5 miles. Just put on your shoes. Don't clean the whole house. Just pick up one thing. You're tricking your brain into thinking, oh, this is nothing. This is fine. And by the time he realizes what's happening, you're already in motion. And here's the magic. Once you're moving, you keep moving. It's physics. Newton figured this out 400 years ago. An object in motion stays in motion. Your brain knows this. That's why he fights so hard in those first 5 seconds. Because if he loses those 5 seconds, he loses everything. Section 3, the battlefield. Okay, let's make this real. I need you to do something right now. And I know your brain is already whispering, nah, just keep watching. You'll try it later. Shut him up for 30 seconds. Here we go. Close your eyes. Think of something you've been avoiding, something specific. Now, think back to today. When did you know you should start but didn't? What excuse did your brain use? What did he trick you into doing instead? Did he send you to the kitchen? Did he make you just check your phone? Did he convince you that you needed to think about it more? Open your eyes. That moment right there, that's your battlefield. That's where the war is won or lost. Next time that moment comes, you're going to see it differently. You're going to feel your brain gremlin reaching for the autopilot button, and you're going to slap his hand away. You're going to count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and you're going to move before he can finish his first excuse. You're the parent, he's the whiny kid, and you're done negotiating. Section 4, the brain's dirty tricks. Now, your brain is going to try 3 dirty tricks to sabotage this. Let me expose them right now. Trick 1, the fake countdown. You count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then you sit there thinking about moving. Your brain is celebrating, yes, I bought us more thinking time. Nope. That's not how this works. The count means nothing without physical action. Your body has to move the second you hit 1. Stand up, open the laptop, pick up the pen, put on the shoes. If you're still sitting there thinking, you lost. Trick 2, the impossible launch. Your brain makes you think you have to do the entire thing right now. Okay, fine, I'll write the whole report right now, all of it. And then you freeze because that's overwhelming. That's your brain playing chess. He knows if he makes the task big enough, you'll quit before you start. So make the action stupidly small, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Type the title, write 1 sentence, do 1 push-up. Once you start, momentum takes over. But you have to make that first move so small, your brain can't justify stopping you. Trick 3, this only works for work stuff. Wrong. Use this rule everywhere your brain tries to keep you comfortable. When you're scrolling in bed and you know you should sleep, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, put the phone down. When you see someone you should talk to but feel anxious, count and say hi. When you're in a conversation that's draining you, count and politely exit. When you're spiraling into negative thoughts, count and interrupt the pattern. Anytime there's a gap between what you should do and what you feel like doing, that's your 5-second window. Your brain lives in that gap. That's his territory. Take it back. Here's the uncomfortable truth that Mel Robbins won't sugarcoat. You're never going to feel like doing the hard things. Not today, not tomorrow, not when the stars align or when you're ready or when you've figured it all out. Your brain is wired to avoid discomfort. That's not a bug, it's a feature. But you're not a cave person anymore. You're an adult with goals and responsibilities and a future that depends on you doing things you don't feel like doing. So you have 2 choices. You can keep letting that gremlin in your head run the show, hitting autopilot every time something hard comes up, or you can be the parent. You can count to 5, interrupt his excuses, and move anyway. It's not going to feel good. You're going to be annoyed with yourself. You're going to realize how stubborn and full of excuses you actually are. But you're also going to realize something else. You're not broken. You're not weak. You just needed a system that works faster than your brain. So the next time that voice whispers, I don't feel like it, and it will probably in the next 5 minutes, you know what to do. Don't negotiate. Don't think. Just count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, move. Your brain is going to fight you. Let him. You're in charge now.